Dear students, today we are going to start the Unit 3 of FC1 paper, and the topic is Odisha re Prarambhika Shiksha Parichalana Vyavastha. So before starting the chapter, I need to explain what do you mean by universalization of elementary education. Prarambhika Shiksha Sarvajanikaran कौन? Actually, after independence, our Indian Constitution रो Article 45 रे कहा जायछि जे the state shall endeavour to provide within a period of 10 years from the commencement of this constitution for free and compulsory education for all children until they complete the age of 14 years. यार अर्थ है आम कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन रो आर्टिकल 45 रे कहा जायछि जे 10 वर्ष मध्य एक्चुअली आफ्टर इंडिपेंडेंस 6 ରୁ 14 वर्ष बयसर समस्त शिशु को फ्री एंड कंपल्सरी एजुकेशन जगी दिया जिवो, किंतु 1960 मसीह रे सर्वे रो जना पड़ला जे पिला मानक पई घर पाखरे विद्यालय सुविधा नहीं। अधिकांश पिला माने विद्यालय थिले भी नाम लिखी नाहांती। से माने विद्यालय रे प्राइमरी एजुकेशन कंप्लीट पूर्व मध्य पाठ त्याग कर माने मेनी ड्रॉप आउट्स आर आल्सो देयर। So it was concluded that since 1960 the aims of universalization of elementary education could not be achieved, and also it was observed that as per 86th constitutional amendment in article 21A inserted in article 21, there also the state shall provide free and compulsory education to all children of the age of 6 to 14 years in such manner as the state may by law determine. Article 21A रे मध्य कहा जायछि जे the state shall provide free and compulsory education to all children within the age of 6 to 14 years. And also according to NP 1986 for universalization of education there are 3 dimensions. तीनोटी मुख्य डायमेंशन उपर गुरुत्व दिया गला। प्रथमटी है सार्वजनीन शिक्षा सूचक यूनिवर्सल एक्सेस, सेकेंड इज सार्वजनीन अंशग्रहण बा यूनिवर्सल पार्टिसिपेशन, थर्ड इज सार्वजनीन शिक्षण उपलब्धि बा यूनिवर्सल अचीवमेंट। फर्स्ट, अकॉर्डिंग टू एनपी 1986 ये तीनोटी दिग उपरे बेसी गुरुत्व देवाई कह जाइछि। सार्वजनीन शिक्षा सूचक बा यूनिवर्सल एक्सेस कहबार अर्थ है समस्त विद्यालय सुविधा जगाइबा, प्रत्येक पिला किपरि विद्यालय को जीव और पाठ पढ़िबो तापाई व्यवस्था करिबा। एही व्यवस्था रे प्रति शिशु घर ठारू 1 किलोमीटर दूरतार गोटे प्राइमरी स्कूल थिबो और 3 किलोमीटर दूरतार गोटे हाई स्कूल मध्य थिबो, so that the child can access to school and get education. Second dimension is सार्वजनीन अंशग्रहण। यार अर्थ है विद्यालय समस्त शिशु को नाम लेखा को निश्चित करवा प्लस पिला माने किपरि नाम लिखला परे सही विद्यालय रे रही पाठटी को कंटिन्यू करेंगे और एलिमेंटरी एजुकेशन को केमती कंप्लीट करेंगे तापाई मध्य व्यवस्था हवा दरकार. And there it means there shouldn't be any dropout. This should it gives more emphasis to universal enrollment along with universal retention. This is known as universal participation. सार्वजनिक अंशग्रहण से माने नाम लेखेबा सहित अधारू पाठ छाड़िबे नहीं. They will complete the elementary education. This is universal participation. And third dimension is सार्वजनिक शिक्षण उपलब्धि, universal achievement. गुणात्मक शिक्षा माध्यम प्रत्येक शिक्षक जेपरी उन्नत मानर शिक्षण उपलब्ध हासिल करेंगे यापाई मध्य व्यवस्था करवा. To achieve the aims of universalization of education in NP 1986 ए 3टी डायमेंशन उपरे अधिक गुरुत्व दियागला. Next is various programs are also came into being for universalization of education. गवर्नमेंट तरफ अनेक प्रोग्राम्स गुड़िक प्रणयन करागला. फर्स्ट है कलापटा अभियान, इट इज ऑपरेशन ब्लैकबोर्ड. सेकेंड है जिला प्राथमिक शिक्षा कार्यक्रम डिस्ट्रिक्ट प्राइमरी एजुकेशन प्रोग्राम डीपीईपी. थर्ड सर्वशिक्षा अभियान बा एसएसए. फोर्थ मध्याह्न भोजन और मिड डे मिल. एमती अनेक प्रोग्राम्स गुड़िक गवर्नमेंट प्रणयन कला फॉर यूनिवर्सलाइजेशन ऑफ एजुकेशन. Operation Blackboard by Kolapata Vision is a centrally sponsored program. NP 96 सुपारिश अनुसार सारा देशर सबू प्राइमरी स्कूल फ्रॉम क्लास 1 to क्लास 5 रे जहाँ सबू मटेरियल दरकार फॉर द टीचिंग लर्निंग प्रोसेस यही सबू सुविधा सुजोग निश्चित कराइबा पई ऑपरेशन ब्लैकबोर्ड प्रोग्राम 1987 आरंभ करा. से भाया डीपीपी बा डिस्ट्रिक्ट प्राइमरी एजुकेशन प्रोग्राम, इट इज ऑल्सो ए सेंट्रली स्पॉन्सर्ड प्रोग्राम एंड द मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव्स ऑफ द प्रोग्राम इज टू प्रोवाइड एक्सेस टू ऑल चिल्ड्रन, particularly to complete the primary education. And it also aims to reduce dropouts. There shouldn't be any dropouts. जो पिला माने प्राइमरी एजुकेशन कंप्लीट हवा पूर्व विद्यालय छाड़ी दियंती सेटा केमती न हुए तापाई मध्य व्यवस्था करा जाय करा जीवो बोली एई प्रोग्राम रो मुख्य उद्देश्य. And also it increases achievement levels. Classroom construction ଉପରେ ବେଶୀ ଗୁରୁତ୍ୱ ଦିଆଗଲା. क्लस्टर रिसोर्स सेंटर्स, ब्लॉक रिसोर्स सेंटर्स केमती सेटअप हम तापाई मध्य व्यवस्था करागला. टीचर ट्रेनिंग केमती ऑर्गेनाइज करा जाय परिबो एटा मध्य डीपीईपी रो गोटे उद्देश्य रहला. सो इन द सेम वे to achieve the aims of universalization of education, Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan is also a scheme. It involves Panchayati Raj institutions, school management committees, parents teacher associations, mother teacher association. तो ये बड़ा सब एसोसिएशन गढ़ा पेरेंट्स, टीचर, हेडमास्टर, स्टूडेंट्स, कम्युनिटी मेंबर, स्टेक होल्डर्स समस्तंकर कोऑपरेशन और कोऑर्डिनेशन रे केमती स्कूल रे सब टीचिंग लर्निंग प्रोसेस गुड़ी को भला भाव चलो तापाई सर्वशिक्षा अभियान प्रोग्राम टी आरंभ होता. इट एक्चुअली ब्रिजेस द सोशल, रीजनल एंड जेंडर गैप by the active participation of community. Similarly, midday meal ବା ମଧ୍ୟାହ୍ନ ଭୋଜନ ମଧ୍ୟ ଗୋଟିଏ ସ୍କିମ୍ ଯାହାଦ୍ୱାରା ପିଲାମାନେ ସ୍କୁଲକୁ ଆସିବେ, ତାଙ୍କର ଆଟେଣ୍ଡାନ୍ସଟା ବଢ଼ିବ, ଡ୍ରପ୍ ଆଉଟ୍ସ ଗୁଡ଼ିକ ଚେକ୍ ହେବ। And this scheme also helps children to receive the education. ସେମାନେ ମଧ୍ୟାହ୍ନ ଭୋଜନ ପାଇବା ଦ୍ୱାରା ତାଙ୍କର ସ୍କୁଲକୁ ଆସିବାର ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟଟା ବଢ଼ିବ। ଯେ ମଝିରେ ସେମାନେ ସ୍କୁଲ ଛାଡ଼ି ଦେଉଥିଲେ ତାହା ଆଉ ହେବ ନାହିଁ। ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଏ ମିଡ୍ ଡେ ମିଲ୍ ସ୍କିମ୍ ମଧ୍ୟ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ତରଫରୁ ବ୍ୟବସ୍ଥା କରାଗଲା to achieve the aims of universalization of education. ମଧ୍ୟ on 26 August 2009, the Right of Child to Free and Compulsory Education Act was passed in the Parliament and came into force from April 1, 2010. ए राइट बा आमे आपको कही था आरटी एक्ट। And in this act also, it describes the modalities of the importance of free and compulsory education for children between the age of 6 to 14 years in India under Article 21A of the Indian Constitution. एथिरे मध्य बेसी emphasis दिया गला to achieve the aims of universalization of education, that is every child within the age of 6 to 14 years will get free and compulsory education. Free education means the child would not pay any type of fee or expenses while taking admission, and compulsory education ro mane hala government, local authority, headmaster, teacher, community members, stakeholders ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର cooperation ରୁ coordination ରୁ each and every child will get compulsory education within the age of 6 to 14 years. ଏହି ସବୁ schemes or programs ଗୁଡ଼ିକ government तरफରୁ ପ୍ରଣୟନ କରାଗଲା to achieve the aims of universalization of education. So all those schemes which are running in the school for the betterment of teaching learning process, so all those schemes should function properly. A proper management should be there so that all these schemes should run smoothly in the institutions. मैनेजमेंट एवं कहबार अर्थ है परिचालना बा मैनेजमेंट जेकोसी एक बा एकाधिक लक्ष्य परिपूरण करने कार्यक्रम स्थिर करने और ता अनुजाई कार्य करने को परिचालना कहुए। फॉर एग्जांपल, इन अ फैमिली, a father is the head of the family. He manages everything. He manages everything in the family so that the family could run smoothly. The family could function smoothly. This means what? He provides direction, he plans everything by taking the decision of the other members of the family. He distributes the work. He, along with the other members of the family, with their cooperation, with their coordination, they do the work in the family. And ultimately, the father controls everything, and after any work which they decide to do, if the work is completed, then they also evaluate whether the work which is done can be done in a better way or it has done it in a successful manner. तो ठीक ସେଇ ଭଳିଆ ଶିକ୍ଷା କ୍ଷେତ୍ରରେ ମଧ୍ୟ ଆମେ एजुकेशनल प्रोसेस को ठीक भाव में रन करने ପାଇଁ प्रॉपर मैनेजमेंट इज रिक्वायर्ड. So what are the principles of management? That is proper planning, proper organizing, decision making, directing, coordinating, control and evaluation. So when all these principles are added in educational institutions, it becomes educational management. For example, in a school, the headmaster is the head of the school. He plans everything, he organizes everything along with the other teachers, staff members, students. He takes the decisions by taking the views and decision of other teachers, staff members, even the community members, stakeholders. Along with all, he directs the thing. He distributes the work to all the teachers, staff members, students, and by their cooperation, by their coordination, it's a teamwork. With the help of everybody, he does the work in a smooth way. Ultimately, he controls everything, but with the help of everybody, he manages each and every work which is going on in the school. And ultimately, he evaluates whether the work which is done in the school is done in a smooth way or it could be done in a better way. So educational management शैक्षिक परिचालना जेकोसी शैक्षिक कार्यक्रम को सफलतार सह आगे नेबा एवं शिक्षार निर्दिष्ट लक्ष्य पूरण निमंते उत्तम निर्देशना देता है. To achieve the aims of education, proper direction is required. हाथ को निया जायथिबा कार्यक्रम अग्रगति निमंते योजना करता है. A proper planning is also needed. उपलब्ध मानव संबल, भौतिक संबल, आर्थिक संबल सदुपयोग करिଥାଏ. Whatever human resource like teachers, staff members, community members, parents, local authorities, stakeholders, along with the material which is present in the institution, plus the financial resource which is present in the institution, should be utilized in an effective way. संपृक्त विभिन्न प्रक्रिया आवश्यक मुताबिक नियंत्रण करिଥାଏ. And to undergo all the activities and processes in an institution in an effective way, control is also necessary. So the head who is responsible to conduct all the activities and processes in the institution, he himself directs everything, plans, organizes, and also at the same time he controls. सांगठनिक मानक ठीक भावे आगे नेबा उन्नति आड़क गतिशील करता है. The members who are present in the institution and who are involved for the activities and the processes which are going on in the institution, so along with their support, along with their suggestions, along with their decisions, along with their coordination, cooperation, all the activities should be done in a successful way. So educational management includes all the principles of management, that is the direction, proper direction should be there, proper planning, proper organization, proper coordination. Ultimately, there should be a proper control over all the activities which is going on in the institution. शैक्षिक परिचालन को क्षमता कार्य और दायित्व आधार में दुई भाग व्यक्त कराई। केंद्रीकरण शैक्षिक परिचालन, नेक्स्ट इज विकेंद्रीकरण शैक्षिक परिचालन। केंद्रीकरण शैक्षिक परिचालन बा सेंट्रलाइज्ड एजुकेशनल मैनेजमेंट। इन द सेंट्रलाइज्ड एजुकेशनल मैनेजमेंट सब प्रकार क्षमता कार्य दायित्व जनक हाथ रे थाए, किंतु डिसेंट्रलाइज्ड एजुकेशनल मैनेजमेंट रे all the powers, responsibilities, functions are distributed and decentralized to different officers who are responsible for it. Actually, whatever programs and schemes are prepared at the central level, the national level, those schemes should reach to the grassroots level. That is, should reach to each and every school. Whatever schemes and programs are being prepared for the educational systems, so it should reach to each and every school. यदि सबू स्कूल को ये स्कीम्स गुड़िक न पहुँचे तेबे शिक्षार लक्ष्य पूरण हो पार ना। So to achieve the aims of universalization of education, that each and every student should get free and compulsory education between the age group of 6 to 14 years. And all the programs like DPP, Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, Mid-Day Meal, Operation Blackboard should reach to each and every school. And for this, decentralization of education is very important. So students, the next portion about the decentralization, that how the decentralization is carried on at the national level, the state level, district level, block level, cluster level, we will study in our next videos. Thank you.